Star Festival. Once upon a time, there was a Heroku seller in a certain place. Heroku is like a frying pan made of soil. One July of the year, when Hirokume passed through the mountain road, my daughters were bathing in the lake. When you look at it, there is a beautiful kimono in front of you. Oh, what a beautiful kimono! The Heroku seller wanted the kimono, and quickly put one of them in the basket and passed by with a blank face. However, when the salesman who finished his work came back there, a beautiful daughter was crying. Hahan. Well, it's the daughter who was taken from the kimono by me. I tried to pass by the Heroku seller, but there was also a sense of guilt that I stole my daughter's kimono, so I let my daughter wear my kimono and took her home. Well, the more I look at this girl, the more beautiful she is. I fell in love with this girl and made her my wife. Before long, a child was born, and the three parents and children lived together. It was one day. After the Heroku seller went to work, the wife suddenly looked at the ceiling while putting her child to sleep, and there was something wrapped in oil paper, Japanese paper for storing things. Oh, what kind of wrap? When my wife opened the tsutsumi, there was a stolen kimono inside. Ah, this is my kimono. I'm sure he stole it. I won't forgive you. When the wife quickly put on the kimono, she tried to climb into the sky with her child. That's where the Heroku sale came back. The Heroku seller, who got everything at a glance, put his hand on his wife and appled. Well, wait a minute. It was my fault. So wait for me. No, I'm going back to the kingdom of heaven. You took my kimono and I had no choice but to become a bride, but I'm originally a heavenly maiden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've wanted to return it many times before, but I was worried that you would go somewhere, so I couldn't return it. I don't ask for a good reason. Goodbye. I'll do anything. I'll do it no matter how hard it is. So don't leave me. The bride, who was heartbroken by the figure of a man who desperately agreed. Then, if you really care about me, if you really want to see me, make 1,000 pairs of straw and come up to heaven. Then the three parents and children will be able to live as before. When I said that, my wife went up to the sky with her children. It's 1,000 feet of straw. Okay, I'll make it. I wanted to see my wife, and I made straws every day, from morning to night without eating. It took several days, and finally I was able to make 999 legs. Okay, one more pair. In one more foot, I can see him and the child. When I think about it, I can't stand selling, and when I jump out without a foot, I turned to the sky. "Hey, hurry up and come pick me up," I shouted. Then a lump of clouds came down from the sky. When the Heroku got on the cloud went up and up. However, because I didn't have a foot, I was going to get to the kingdom of heaven a little more, but the clouds stopped moving. "Oh, you really came, didn't you?" When the heavenly maiden found a Heroku waving hard, she put the stick down. The Heroku grabbed the stick and managed to get out on the clouds. "Well, there are grandfathers and grandmothers in the heavenly maiden's house, and they are doing the baby's read. This person is the father of this child." The heavenly maiden took the Heroku in front of the two of them. But the two of them stared at the sail with a scary face. I was thinking of somehow turning away the Heroku. So I gave a colander to the sailor and told him to water it. You can't get water with a colander with a lot of holes. When I was in trouble with the Heroku, my wife put oil paper on the colander. The Heroku poured water on it and took it to the two of them. "Well, it's quite wise for a human being. As a reward, let's do this, Yuri. Cut it sideways and eat it." Saying that, my grandfather gave me a big Yuri for the sail. In the kingdom of heaven, we cut the cucumber and eat it. If you cut it horizontally, the water will come out more and it won't stop. It's hard because the selling of Heroku, who doesn't know such a thing, cut Yuri across. The water flowed out from the cut and it couldn't stop, and the Heroku was washed away by the Milky Way and went further and farther. Seeing that, my wife screamed, "I will persuade my parents to stop the flow of water once a month. Please come and see me on the 7th of every month." However, Heroku selling was heard differently because of the sound of the flow of water. "Okay, I got it. It's July 7th every year." I said that, and it was swept away as it was. In this way, the two of them can only meet once a year on Tanabata on July 7th. The end.